presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Hey, Robert, how you doing, man?
Yes, and thank you for taking my call. I wanted to let you know that I've been a subscriber for a couple of years, just different members of your team, and I really enjoy it. But really the reason I'm calling is to express my sincerest gratitude for you providing that information yesterday on the small business grant. I'm a small business owner and primary breadwinner for my family, and if I can get that money, it's going to really mean a lot to my family. So
that's awesome.
Thank you for taking the time to do that.
No, well, listen, man, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Create new agreements based on respect and love. Take the responsibility to make new agreements with those you love. If an agreement doesn't work, change the agreement and create a new one. Use your imagination to explore all the possibilities. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 112, NASDAQ up 147, S&P's up 40. Gold contract up $26.50, trading at $2,335 an ounce. Silver up $1, $27.71 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 57 cents, $78.68 a barrel. Notes and bonds, 10-year note, flat, 108.28. The 30-year up 8 ticks at 116.06 in King Dollar. King Dollar right now is trading. Where'd you disappear on me? There we go. Up 34 ticks, trading 105.064. Euro 107, yen 153, British pound 125 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Well, I'm going to do the SPY first. Then we'll get into the futures. So the dollar is giving the market a little relief out here today. Again, bottom line, though, inside the SPY, now you have this contraction. This contraction is a big contraction on volume. What we have done, however, is that we got into the heavy bar. The heavy bar that I'm talking about is the bar from the 4th of April. That's where, but that was one of the first places that we actually broke down off the high. So that number, the low of that number is 512. Well, we're at 515. What does that say? It says, hey, guess what? We're going to the highs once again, man. That's how this is set up. We go into the NDX 100. We take a look at the NDX, same type of setup. We'll go into the same bar. We'll take a look at this bar. It's doing the same thing. So the bottom of that bar is 435. You're at 439 on the Qs. That's saying the Qs are also going to go, too. Contraction of volume is a big one today, though. There's no two ways about that. We go into the gold contract. We look at the gold contract. So the gold contract has good volume. I like what the gold contract is doing. I don't like what the equities are doing. So if we take a look at the gold contract, you have $26. You get 181,000 contracts. Good contract volume. That being said, it doesn't matter what gold or silver equity you go over to, and you're having quite a contraction out here in volume. If we do the GDX, you get 13 million, bottom line. I suspect we're still going to go to the highs because that's a high volume high at 35.74. But this needs volume, man. That's the bottom line. It's dangerous. When I did the gold report today, we're doing really well in the gold report. There's no two ways about that. But I'm a little bit nervous right now because the bottom line is that a lot of these equities, they went higher. It's a small bar out here today, and you get a contraction of volume happening. Now, that being said, here's the divergence. The divergence is that what we have going with us is that on Friday, bottom line, jobs number come out, light jobs number, and you can see We take a look at the 10 first, the 10-year. You can see that big jump on volume. We did 2.8 million contracts. What it also did, it also broke its downtrend. So the bottom line, that's saying that the 10-year now wants to run to 112.04, and right now you're at 108.27. And then if we go into the good old dollar, you're going to see the dollar broke. It broke lower, but it's not just yet inside this lower range. It's teetering right on it. You know, we got 3 long bars, one coming from almost the highs at 106.490. But you can see this number is a big number, 104.976. We get inside that, then it's going to be game. You know, right now this really hasn't broken down. You know, we broke Good Friday, but it came right back and got on the other side, meaning the higher side of this dollar index. And, you know, guess what? You know, we have gone higher with the dollar going higher too, but the bottom line is that if that dollar backs off, you will see some real action inside of the S&Ps. Some of the higher volume, silver. Let's go to silver, because silver got action in it too. Highly volatile, but if a dollar in silver is a big number. And what you have here is that you get volume behind the move too. 64,000 contracts in silver. You're up $1. Decent deal. Silver came back to its breakout area, did it with lighter volume. Yeah, decent setup, man. Decent setup. Some of the higher volume equities that we have out here today. You got Plantiers up $1.78. You got Marathon Digital. That's I believe that's in the crypto space. That's up $2.90. You have Nvidia's up $32. That's a mover, that's for sure. NVDA. Let's go take a look at NVDA. Yeah, and the volume's not bad. So that's going back to its highs. That's a high volume high that never got tested. That high of 974 never did get tested, and you can see that volume there, 114 million. Nice number. Now, this is going to get really interesting because NVIDIA also didn't fill its gap. It only did, this is how strong this equity is. If we take a look, I'll take it from the bottom. Probably did. Yeah, you did a 0.382. That's it. Just over a 0.382 on the way down. You didn't fill the gap. And bottom line is that it's heading higher once again, man. So Apple, we take a look at Apple. You had Berkshire's, big deal this weekend. Buffett was praising Apple as he's selling it. How's that? Apple, bottom line, it got some juice on Friday. That being said, though, it didn't take out a swing point. It didn't take out the 191.05, and that's always dangerous, man. You got the 187. Now, I suspect Apple's going to fill this gap. So it's better that the gap gets filled sooner rather than later. There's no doubt about that. Dow Industrials right now is trading up 88. Nasdaq's up 141. S&Ps are up 37. Stay right there. Come back when I'm Mr. Steve Rhodes.
If you spend any time online researching trading techniques on how to begin your trading journey, you've no doubt come across many folks who push Forex trading as a way to make big money quickly. Unfortunately, there are equally as many stories of these so-called Forex professionals just looking to make a quick buck off aspiring traders without actually teaching the ins and outs of the Forex market. This is what sets Teddy Keckstad's The Tiger Forex Report off the riffraff. Every Monday, former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member and author Teddy Keckstad releases his Tiger Forex Report newsletter, where he dives into the complex world of Forex and takes time to actually teach you his methods that have made him so successful in the fast-paced and rewarding world of Forex trading. Furthermore, all subscribers receive access to archived live streams of Teddy's, where he provides university-level education to help you in Forex trading. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Forex awaits.
The stock market is a delicate, interconnecting web of commodities, equities, and trader psychology. When one string of the web is pulled, it has a ripple effect across the broader market. This is where opportunity lies. But how are you to gather all of this information into one cohesive model when you're already spending your energy looking for any possible trade opportunities? Luckily, you don't have to worry about that, as Tom O'Brien has brought all important market news to you in one single newsletter, Market Insights. Market Insights provides a daily overview of what's happening in the indexes, bonds, gold, and more. Follow along with Tom daily as he analyzes the components that affect the overall movement of the stock market, giving insight into how each one plays either a bullish or bearish role. Tom also analyzes specific equities that he believes has the potential to make huge returns, and his track record proves his analysis right. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Don't let the market leave you in the dust.
Are you ready to take charge of your financial future? TFNN is your gateway to the world of trading and investing. Whether you're starting out or scaling up, TFNN empowers traders and investors of all skill levels with top-notch investing systems, strategies, and techniques. It's time to protect and grow your money with insight you can trust. Join us live Monday through Friday during market hours for exclusive content that moves with the markets. At TFNN, we bring the trading floor to you. Our seasoned hosts are here to answer your calls and questions live on the air. Check out the Tiger's Den for just $1 and follow us on YouTube and become part of our vibrant community. And remember, at TFNN, we're so confident in the value we provide that we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all new premium newsletter subscriptions and services. You have absolutely nothing to risk, so why wait? Tune in live to Tiger TV and transform your trading journey. Because when you know better, you invest better. Join us and experience the difference today. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 86, Nasdaq's up 137, S&Ps are up 36. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, as we do each and every Monday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Steve has an outstanding show here every trading day. Also, a great newsletter, Mastering Probability. Now, it's very easy to get Steve's newsletter, folks. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under Featured Content on the right-hand side. You see the Mastering Probability. You just hit that subscribe button. You can get Mastering Probability for 1 month for $149. You get it for 6 months for $695, which is a savings of $199 at 22%, and 1 full year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, when you get Steve's newsletter, folks, okay, you're going to get all his tools that also come with it. So he's got an extensive amount of tools out there that he uses every day to go through these markets. Go check it out. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Steve Rhodes, what's going on?
Well, you and I are two very lucky guys for a number of reasons. One of those reasons, we both have home teams.
I know.
Hockey home teams, and we have adopted home teams.
Right.
And granted, and I actually have 2 adopted home teams because I'm a big Lightning fan, but I'm also a Panthers fan.
Right.
And so, so the good news is, although the Lightning are out, you're not out of it, right?
I know. And that Bruins goal, folks, was amazing. I mean, it was like he was playing pool. He knocked it. He didn't see this goal, folks, okay? He knocked it off the boards. I mean, it was unbelievable, man. It just worked out that way, but it really was like they were playing pool, man.
Yeah. No, there's some, there's been some really amazing games. And actually the passing, I don't know if you watched any of the Panthers games, but I did. Obviously,
I watched them all. Yeah, right.
I mean, the tic-tac-toe
right.
of those passes are so amazing. But it'll be an interesting game tonight, right? Because Florida's been off for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. And sometimes, you get a little bit of rust on your game. So it should be an interesting game tonight between the Bruins and the Panthers. So yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm sure you are as well.
Oh, big time, man. I mean,
but we're in the second round, so now I can't see games every single day.
I know. That's so funny, man. That you can picture Steve and I, folks, going through every night. You go click, click, click. You know that you just know another game is going to be on. Do you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Oh yeah.
As what Steve just said, that's exactly where anyone that watches all of them, that's where everyone's head goes. Like, oh,
exactly.
bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm going downstairs to watch the end of the game. I know it's in the third period. It's 1 a.m. They're just finishing up on the West Coast, or 12:30, or what have you. So second round it is. Hey, Tom, when we were together last Monday, we were looking at some A to B equals CD patterns that had formed out there.
Yes.
And those patterns still exist out there, but there's new A to B equals CD patterns for the indices that we want to take a look at today. And last Friday, so it was the Friday before that actually had formed these other ones that we're taking a look at. And this is a chart that was taken from last Monday when we were together. But this is now the new chart. I've got my other tools on my other screen out here. And last Friday, we had the SPY close above a swing point, a B point of an A to B equals CD with volume. The same thing inside the Qs and the same thing inside of the IWM. So I now have new or larger A to B equals CD patterns. The SPY I've got at 521.
I like it.
The Q's at 441. Yeah, the Q's at 441. The IWM at 206 is their initial price targets. And I think I was just tuning in just as you were finishing up or just talking about one of the ETFs you were looking at is going back to its highs out there. Now, I haven't taken a look at, I didn't mention about an A to B equals CD pattern for the Dow Diamonds. And the reason is, folks, because the Dow Diamonds did not confirm an A to B equals CD pattern. And the reason is because in order to draw that, and I've got it properly drawn in here, I would have to use this set of swing points, and it's that B to C retracement that exceeds a 0.786 retracement. It was actually 85.82.
Okay.
And as you know, you get all the way back there. What that really does is it sets up the idea of more of a consolidation than an A to B equals CD pattern. So that was the reason that I didn't put that in there. I wanted to be able to show people, that retracement. And once it gets above a 0.786, it's really giving you a different message than an A to B equals CD pattern. And I mentioned the consolidation, and that's really the pattern that the diamonds actually broke out of on Friday, and they did it with volume as it took out a swing point out there. So what I have for the Dow, not an A to B equals CD pattern, but what's referred to as a measured move. And the measured move, folks, is equal to or greater than the consolidation pattern.
Nice.
So in my instance here, I've got the Dow, and I don't think it was the diamond you were talking about, really getting back to its all-time highs, or very close to it. If it fulfills this pattern, then 394 is the initial price objective, because in a consolidation move, as you've taught us, it can be equal to or greater than the actual consolidation. So I've got the Dow Diamonds getting back to those highs out there, even though it doesn't have an A to B equals CD pattern for us to watch. If we take a look at the Dow's cash index, it also has a measured move. And that measured move gets us up to the 39,460 level. So I want folks to have these numbers, have them down on their pad of paper so that they can take a look at them. But what I have next to that, Tom, is I've got the Dow Equity Future Contract. And because it trades differently than the cash indices or the equity index ETFs out there, here we actually do have an A to B equals CD pattern to the upside. And that was confirmed on Friday. And that initial price objective I've got is 39,204. Now, at 39,204 in the futures contract, we don't get anywhere near its actual all-time high, and taking a look at the June contract. However, So what does that mean? It just still means we have an A to B equals CD pattern on the upside. When I say initial price projection, it is because A to B equals CD patterns complete at the 1-to-1 level about 60% of the time. And that's better than a coin toss, but the question is, how do you know when it's going to be one of those other 40%ers? And at this stage here, we don't really know. If we had a retracement that was less than a 0.618 retracement, in this case here it was 69%, that's one way of an indication that you're going to do more than a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD pattern. If you trade on the left side of the C to D leg, it says it's stronger than the A to B leg. That's another indication that it's likely to do more than a 1-to-1. But in this case here, we're basically a 0.618 retracement. So we don't know if it's going to stop at that 39,204. And so the cool thing here, folks, the way that I have a pattern confirm that it's done, in this case here it would be a sell the D point or a Gartley sell pattern, is wait for a bearish reversal candle. And so that's what I'll be waiting for as price gets up to that 39,204 level and hopefully beyond that as well. So that's what I see when I take a look at the Dow. The New York Stock Exchange Advanced Client Oscillator, I think we were on 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about how this thing had gotten to just the extreme oversold condition level. Well, as of about a half an hour ago, we're now in the overbought condition. So we've got these A to B equals CD patterns that are out there, and I think that the ride is going to get bumpy. And that actually kind of goes along because you were saying, you don't like the contraction in volume that we're seeing. So, you said it that way. I'm taking a look at a chart here saying, Tom, we should expect a little bit of a bumpy ride as these A to B equals CD patterns complete.
Yes.
One other thing that I'm looking for, which would be a nice confirmation that we should make this move higher in the S&P, is the equal weighted ETF, which is called the RSP. And in this case here, if we get it close today above 160, 369, it already had the volume there, then the equal weight is going to confirm an A to B equals CD pattern to the upside as well. Last thing that I'll share with folks, natural gas looks like it's breaking out. It's trying to break above its consolidation pattern. So that suggests that we could see a move to about $2.40.
Whoa, what did just happen here? Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. Okay, well, I just went blue. That's all right. Listen, folks, get over to our website at TFNN. Real easy to get Steve's newsletter, right? You're going to see it right under featured content, the right-hand side. You hit that button, and you are off to the races. Steve, you have a great one, safe one. Of course, we look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thanks, Tom. Take care.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Many trading newsletters attempt to focus on a narrow set of equities or commodities. While this works for some, it oftentimes misses many opportunities that possess huge gain potential. But how is an independent trader supposed to scan the entire market looking for these hidden opportunities? One simple answer: the opening call newsletter. Basil Chapman, developer of the Chapman Wave trading methodology, has been trading the markets for longer than most trading influencers have been alive. And over that time, he has honed his methodology in order to accurately call movements in a wide range of equities, from semiconductors to uranium to key indices and so much more. Basil is old school, taking the time to educate the trader while also giving his insights into key indices, selective stocks, and more. Opening call subscribers also receive access to dozens of educational live streams that can be accessed at any time for your edification. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So ignore the pop trading influencers and start learning time-tested technical analysis.
Steve Rhodes started his trading career as a student almost 20 years ago, and the student has now become the master. Steve won the prestigious Timer of the Year award in 2018 and barely missed that mark again in 2019, finishing at number 2 for the year. An amazing accomplishment. Steve Rhodes is committed to sharing his techniques and knowledge with anyone who wants to learn, and he shares his vast amount of trading knowledge every day in his Mastering Probability newsletter. Steve's award-winning newsletter, Mastering Probability, is delivered every trading day with updates throughout the afternoon. Sign up for Steve's market newsletter, Mastering Probability, and you'll receive access to 7 of Steve's educational webinars absolutely free. At TFNN, all our newsletters come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Visit TFNN.com and try Mastering Probability 30 days risk-free today. TFNN, educating investors.
Tigers, you've seen his show, you've learned from his webinars, and now it's time to trade side by side with him. Join Larry Pesavento for the second month of his new service, Live Trading Fridays. Hosted in the Tiger's Den trading room on Discord, Larry has analyzed a number of commodities and indices, placed profitable trades, and explained his method. Whether you're new to trading or are a seasoned market veteran, trading side by side with a titan like Larry Pesavento will only enhance your game. Utilizing Fibonacci retracements and ABCD structures, Larry provides decades of insight into when to place trades, when to exit, when to ignore, and so much more. Learning is doing. So if you're serious about learning technical analysis and becoming profitable in this uncertain market, Live Trading Fridays is a must-have tool in your arsenal. Live Trading Fridays occur every second and fourth Friday of the month, so trading events for this month are May 10th and 24th. If you're serious about trading, we'll see you there. TFNN, educating investors.
This portion of the Tom O'Brien Show is brought to you by Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the direction. Visit Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 90, Nasdaq's up 136, S&Ps are up 37. Let's go to the S&Ps, because I want to take a look at this, because what we do have, the last downdraft about an hour ago is a high-volume downdraft, actually. So it's nothing heavy, man, but we take, oh, I see, we're already at it. No. No, I got to get the Qs. That's interesting. It's NQ. So it's not, this is interesting because this is not in the S&Ps, but it's in the NQs. Yeah, it's right there. So in the NQs, yeah, this one that came in at 1220 today, the top of that is 18092. Yeah, I don't think there's enough time to get there, but what had happened is that you came down with volume. We're going against the strength, though. So you're coming, you get 9,500 contracts. That was going against the strength of 31,000. Then you pop topside with 8,800, 8,868, but you had no follow through there. Now, we haven't tested that yet. That's still a good bar. That's the bottom line. So we'll see where this shakes out coming into the close. ES, the thing that's interesting is that I don't believe the ES has the same setup, which is unusual, by the way. Let's see this for a second. Oh, I see. No, I got it. It's there. So on the ES, it's 5183 right here. What I'm doing here is I'm saying the highs of the lows, because of the fact that that bar there was testing the strength, so we'll see whether we drift down into that area, which wouldn't be a big deal. But what is interesting here, let's go take a look at this for a second, because as I started the program, I was talking about the gold and silvers, which I didn't like how the contraction was so dramatic. That being said, though, what's happening is that we're getting volume in them now. This is good. An Eagle's got 1.6 million. That's good. That's what we need. And that has a high volume high at 6780. So that'll fly. Let's go to the GDX again and see if we get more volume in here. Not really. The GDX is not getting it. If we go to, let's see, what else? We'll go to Barrick. Yeah, Barrick's not bad. They're getting a little better. That's the bottom line. Let's go to Harmony. Harmony's not bad. Yeah, I guess it's a typical Monday in the summer trading. That's what it comes down to. You should see St. Pete, folks. Oh, my God. You talk about emptying out. Coming to work today was like, well, two different things ended up happening. On the road, they opened a new road up, which was fabulous. So it was like you're on the Grand Prix or something, man, because no one was on the road. That was pretty cool. But the bottom line is that this place has emptied out, which is this is actually late for it to empty out. We've had an amazing May. I mean, an amazing May. So hopefully this it's going to stay for another week. But I got a feeling this is one of the years that right up until May 30th, it's going to be beautiful out. And it has been just gorgeous out, no doubt. So let's go into, we have Apple came out. Apple's down. Apple wants to go for the gap. The NVIDIA wants to go for the highs. Google is, what's going to be interesting about Google now is that you had the antitrust trial starting. And what's amazing, and if you remember when the Microsoft antitrust trial started, that was like a big hoopla. This is nothing. and the stock's doing nothing except going up. So this whole deal is going to get really intriguing as to, do they have a decent case or not? Because the market certainly is not worrying about it. On Friday, this market launched its last swing high of 151. You're at 168. And it doesn't look to me like this thing wants to back off, man. That's the real bottom line. They are looking on the next quarter, coming out July 28th, 70 billion. 70 billion to the top line, $1.84 to the bottom line. We'll see how it shakes out, man. I mean, Google probably has the best chance of basically getting some restrictions against it, because we're going to have antitrust trials in just about all these big techs. That's the real bottom line. But the amount of money that Google actually pays out is pretty incredible, meaning to keep the search going. And Apple and Mozilla and what other, I'm not sure, I don't know if DuckDuck uses them. But the bottom line is that there are a lot of companies getting huge amounts of money. I mean, Apple is running $20 billion. Can you imagine $20 billion just to turn around and say, okay, we will use your search engine? That's about as intense as it gets. What is wild is that it seems that when you actually do use Safari versus, I'm always on Chrome, but I have an iPhone, but Bridget uses Safari all the time. And it seems like Safari is almost better, even though it's the same Google underlying data. It just seems to come up better. So that's intriguing in itself, in general. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about that. Is it FNV or is it FNV? I think it's Franco-Nevada finally got something going. Is it Franco-Nevada? Let's see. I think it is. So Franco-Nevada, this is a streamer. So the low for the year is 102. The high is 161. And, so this finally broke topside. And this is going to be an ABC up, man. That's close. 1 second. Yeah, it is. Well, let me put this on a weekly for a second. Okay, so we'll see where we go for the week. It has a chance of being an ABC up on a weekly. The streamers themselves, it's surprising that they're not a lot stronger. And that's another worry inside of the commodity market in general. Dow Industrial's up 90, NASDAQ up 149, S&Ps are up 39.25. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're looking for potential trading setups in the stock market, then Rocket Equities and Options Report is a newsletter you should try. Tommy O'Brien delivers options and equity trades when the markets present them, using a combination of fundamentals and technicals. Sign up for Rocket Equities and Options Report today with a 30-day money-back guarantee so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors. For traders who crave risk, Direxion's daily leveraged and inverse ETFs provide opportunities to magnify short-term perspectives with up to 3 times a daily leverage, utilize bull and bear funds from both sides of the trade, and trade through rapidly changing markets. These are highly leveraged ETFs with daily resetting designed for short-term trading, not long-term investing. Whether you're a bull or a bear, you choose the Direxion. For up-to-date pricing and performance, go to Direxion.com. Investing in the funds involves significant risk and should only be utilized by investors who understand the impact of leverage and actively monitor their portfolio. They are not designed to track the underlying index or security for more than a day. Before investing, carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risk, charges, and expenses contained in the prospectus available at Direxion.com. Read carefully. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter, a must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN has launched the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. The Tiger's Den, available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. Sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders. Just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow. Dow's up 101, Nasdaq's up 151, S&Ps are up 40. Palantir. So they're going to be coming out with numbers after the close today. It's trading up 191 right now. Now, this is an ABC up to 29 bucks. So let me see this high again for a second. So the high is 27.50. This looks good to me, man. Bottom line is on a weekly, this is an ABC structure up. You get volume that's coming in today. The last high up here was the 27.50. It's approximately a 29. So they are looking, let's see what they're looking to do here. So low for the year is $7.50. The highs, the 29. They're looking to do 615 million to the top line and 7 cents to the bottom line. Man, they're really starting to grow here. Look at this, man. Look at this, is pretty intense, actually. So 2.7 billion this year. 5 years ago it was 1.1. But even from this year to next year, there's another 500 million coming in. Not bad. They're growing by 11% in the United States, 9% in the rest of the world. Government contracts are growing by 8%. So there's nothing like those green checks, folks. Bottom line, if you can get paid by a third party, always get paid by a third party, folks, because you always get more money. I mean, it's like just how it goes, because the bottom line is that it's not their money, right? That's how this thing shakes out. So pretty wild how it comes down into it. No doubt about that. Go take a look at the, let me go in this biggest numbers out here first. Okay, so we got, oh, I know what I want to do. We got to go to the pot business for a second here. Because this pot business, you got the DEA that is, bottom line, going to reclassify pot. So now it's going to go, I'm not sure what schedule it's going to go on, but it's not going to be on the same schedule as heroin anymore. And if you take a look at some of these pot stocks, I mean, like, you came off, Canopy came off $2.70. First leg took you to 11. Then you came back to 6. Second leg took you to 14.90. You're at 9 now. And I expect this one's going to come back, too. This one's probably going to come back somewhere around $8. But you want to keep your eye on these, man, because listen, there's no doubt, you know, a commodity's a commodity. That being said, though, little by little, the bottom line is that those companies are going to stop making money, because the whole, one of the keys is they don't have any write-offs. So, you know, a normal business, you know, you can write off your rent, you help, the whole ball of wax. They can't write anything off. So once that happens, I suspect we're going to start seeing some action, because they came off the lows, and they came off the lows with some decent volume. That normally says that, okay, you're going to get some action. Let me go to MJ, which is the ETF. So MJ, that's the alternative harvest, okay? So the low on this one is 264. The high, oh, interesting. See, this doesn't get the same juice. Yeah. This doesn't have the same juice in it, but bottom line, put this on a weekly. Yeah, this is building cause for higher price. It's a slow mover because there are so many, bottom line equities in it. HELE. Let's see what this is. Okay, Helena Troy. They design, develop consumer goods. Company offers hair dryers. Oh, okay, curlers, I see. Okay, so the low's 87, the high's 143. Next time they come out with numbers is on the 10th of July. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying this one. That high volume low right there is a problem. $87.50. Let me bring this back. I see. Interesting. Okay, well, this is... So what that actually did, that high volume low, okay, 4.1 into 6.7 into 4.5. Well, I can see why you're looking at it. It's a start. This is a start, actually, because that downdraft there, number one, it didn't get to the low, which would have been 81.14. You got to 87.50. Yeah, this is a start. This is a start. So that very well couldn't go to the other side of the consolidation, which is 127. I can see what's happening there. Yeah, it can be. You can go short at 127 too. if there's not enough volume at 127, a couple of the tigers are saying that it looks like a short a little bit higher. That's how I would trade that if you're going to do something like that. Right now, the way this market is set up, though, short positions are really dicey, man. That's the bottom line. I mean, there are plenty of equities that are still going down, but this market still wants higher price, which is absolutely wild, but the bottom line is it does. And the more that, we go to the NQs for a second, they're getting juice coming in. It's the close out here. Yeah, they just, so let's see. This is, you get 8 minutes on this bar, and the bar has volume, man. Yeah, so they'll run this thing. That's the way it seems. We had the bar an hour ago, at 8,000 contracts. Right now, we're at 6,400. You only get a minute. But it's easy. Let's put it this way. When the momentum's going with you, folks, it is much easier, going up than down. URNM, let's go. URNM. This is the uranium market. Uranium's hot, man. CCJ is on fire. So if we take a look at the uranium ETF, the low's 28, the high's 58. Yeah, this is going to its high, meaning $58. Right now, you need more volume today, but this is a good setup. If we go to CCJ and you take a look at CCJ, this is the largest uranium producer in the world. You can see that you're up 220 right now. You're at $50. You get a high volume high that's at 52.64, and if we put this on a weekly. Yeah, this wants to bust the top side. It's going to need more volume, but this thing wants to bust. Let me put this on a monthly, actually. Oh yeah, look at that. So this took out a 2010 high. Yeah. Those small nuclear reactors, I got a feeling, are going to be around here. That's the bottom line. Dow Industrials right now up $110, Nasdaq up $160, S&Ps are up 42. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
The stock market is a delicate, interconnecting web of commodities, equities, and trader psychology. When one string of the web is pulled, it has a ripple effect across the broader market. This is where opportunity lies. But how are you to gather all of this information into one cohesive model when you're already spending your energy looking for any possible trade opportunities? Luckily, you don't have to worry about that, as Tom O'Brien has brought all important market news to you in one single newsletter, Market Insights. Market Insights provides a daily overview of what's happening in the indexes, bonds, gold, and more. Follow along with Tom daily as he analyzes the components that affect the overall movement of the stock market, giving insight into how each one plays either a bullish or bearish role. Tom also analyzes specific equities that he believes has the potential to make huge returns, and his track record proves his analysis right. All first-time subscribers receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Don't let the market leave you in the dust.
In the world of trading, only a few names stand out like Larry Pesavento, a pro's pro with over 50 years of experience. Larry has seen it all. A former Chicago Mercantile Exchange member, Larry has authored 10 books and trained over 1,000 traders with his unmatched expertise. Introducing Fibonacci 24/7, Larry Pesavento's daily trading service that turns the complexity of markets into opportunities. Published every Sunday, receive a comprehensive report packed with detailed commentary, charts, and videos that illuminate the patterns shaping the markets, with updates throughout the week exclusively for subscribers. Whether through charts or videos, Larry's analysis is your roadmap to navigating the markets. You can sign up now at TFNN.com for just $97. And with all TFNN newsletters backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to risk. For all the details, visit TFNN.com. You'll find Fibonacci 24/7 right under the newsletters tab.
The reality is that navigating financial markets can be risky. Markets can be chaotic and difficult to understand. Having the latest market advice can help you turn this chaos into a key for creating winning trades. At TFNN, we understand that it can be hard to find reliable market news. That's why each of our market experts offers their very own market newsletter. A must-have tool for every trader out there striving to find an edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets so you can analyze the market before you trade. Try any of our great newsletters risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee. Just visit the Newsletters tab on the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN. Educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Run them up, baby. Dow's up 130, Nasdaq's up 161, S&Ps are up 44. We get over here. They just love running the market at the end of the day, too. There's no doubt. There she is. So the bar, let's see. Oh, this is a big bar, man. This is a big bar. Yep. You're only into it for 4 minutes, and you already get 14,000 contracts. Yeah, they're going to run this baby. You're up 45 points right now. We go to the NQs. Yeah, now you get a straight line bar, man. That's the bottom line. You're up 172. This is a straight line bar, big time. And you get volume behind the move. You're only 4 minutes into it, I believe. 5. Yeah, and you already have 71,000 contracts. It's going to take out the 88 that's from an hour ago. Yeah, so bottom line, We go to the cues again. We take a look at them, and the volume's still light, man. But the bottom line is that when I started the program, you were already into the lows of that monster bar, and once you dig into it, meaning that bar here at the bottom is 415. Well, no, 435. We're 5 points higher than it. You go 5 points higher than it, you're going right for the highs. And we go into the SPY and do the same thing, and you're going to see the same situation, man. We're at 516, and that bar is at 512. So it's going to just take them apart, man. Higher we go, baby. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Jacob tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 a.m. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.